Hi, here's Katherine Bihlmeier again. And who am I? Every day, every month, I do an energy update. I sit down, I listen and tune in what are the newest energies for us all, and what can we create out of it, what is contributing to us, and of course, what can we receive even better out of it, and also create with it. The possibilities that I would like to give to you today are, they're not scary, I wanted to say scary, but they're very powerful, so very strong, and bringing a lot of change and transformation. The first thing that was very strong was the visionary. In the next 12 to 18 months, the visionaries will be activated, starting with May. How can you be with that? If you have the energy of a visionary, if you have this visionary energy, hi Marie, hello everyone, then it is cool if you go into the question every time, step by step, step by step, in very small. It's nice that you're here. So listen to what is pulling you, follow the energy that is pulling you, listen to the impulse that you're having, follow that, and step by step in the next month, allow your change and transformation in order to listen even more to your heart and to your soul, and to check out if something is pulling you, then just go with it. And that's with the new awareness that you receive through your choice. But even more new possibilities here to come to you, into your life, and you will see that these visionary energies are coming forward even more and more. And that things will unfold for you even more, and you also through this vision, that through the new awareness that you become, that you receive, also the new possibilities, because you often don't see what will unfold, but you can follow knowing and that something will unfold and what will unfold, and kind of vibrate with it in the same frequency. So that's very important, to listen and tune in and follow the impulses. Then we have also a very interesting topic. I should give you an oil for it. Here I have, for example, the 3 wise men, the oils of young living, 3 wise men. That's a great oil, it's a mixture that connects you with many insights, because May has a lot to do with insights and new awarenesses. We're going to come to that later. So, collective renewal. You will have noticed in the last 2/3 of a year, half a year, that we kind of had a lot to work through. Also a lot of wounds that were coming up, a lot of different things that needed to come more into the consciousness and needed to be let go of. And there may be some bodies that are kind of exhausted. Also in the collective, that the people are exhausted, and in this exhaustion is the space for an amazing renewal. It goes on with family, which is the topic, healing in the relationships, healing in the relationships within the family, also in our points of view and beliefs, also how we are with one another. There's a lot of great change there, which is going to continue as well. And also a lot how you communicate, how you express yourself, how you stand up for yourself, how do you listen, how do you react, how do you act, how do you behave. It's also from there where before we were very frozen, and then, I mean, most people have experienced it or have gone through it before, some are still in it, where from being frozen, go into the fight mode, and then from the fight, going into a collective new consciousness, a different way of being together with yourself above all, and then also with other ones. Exactly. So have a look. There's a lot of this fighting which still goes on. Just look where are you still reacting or fighting back, or maybe having new possibilities here where you could make a step back and step away from the situation, just let it be in the allowance. That's all a matter of exercise and practice now. And very strongly, it's about self-care. Self-care is a superpower. Listen more to your body. Allow yourself to perceive and receive this exhaustion, and also then act. In the natural, everyday, just take more breaks. For example, I had a garden day today, and in the morning I noticed I was suddenly out of breath, and my body was getting exhausted very quickly. And I more or less finished it very well today, because I was doing a bit, then I noticed, okay, I have no more air to breathe, not so much power. So I sat down, meditated, listened to the birds, let go, drank a lot, ate a bit, until my energy renewed, and I continued. And so, just have a look, listen to your body, and please, if your body is exhausted, don't go over, don't go do more or go working, even though your body would just like to lay down, but really listen to it. And allow yourself to enjoy a few breaks. Above all, also the peace. For the visionaries, that is great, because then that's where the information comes. And let yourself meditate. So that's what I'm telling you about today. Those are the possibilities of May energies. Naturally, of course, I want to say once more, you are creating in your life, for your body. And so everything that I'm telling you today, in different directions, it can unfold in different directions. One may require more, the other one may require less space and peace and quiet. So just listen. What could exhaust you is the same behavior patterns of people around you who always react the same, go through the same scenarios. And if you're not anymore in these games, then it could be that your body goes into exhaustion with that. that it kind of acts, not reacts, but it acts with exhaustion. Like, come on, let's get out of this field and take care of us and have a look what we require. What does my body require? Whatever. So self-care in May is a superpower. So when I say that, I have an awareness that there is a self-care concept from your head, from expectations and imagination, how that is. In best case, you are in month May connected to your heart. If you should you disconnect from it, just look for the quickest way back. That's a May topic. The old shocks or the old patterns, wherever you're still serving them and you have employed them, and now all of a sudden the pattern doesn't work, that can also maybe even be so intense that that's again starting a shock for you. Just be there for yourself. Listen to your heart, listen to your body, listen to your soul. Listen to your infinite being, because for it, I would want to create exhaustion. For example, my infinite being creates exhaustion in order for me to listen, in order for me to take a break and have more space and give more space to my inner world, to my awareness, to listen more, and then to act more out of it in order to create more new possibilities for myself. Now I'm looking through my notes that I made for myself, in order not to forget everything like last time. What is also cool, and please don't go from your head, don't go into your thoughts, but really listen. What are your possibilities that you can create with further here? And listen to that which brings you and your light more online. Do those things that bring you to the highest frequency, to the most joy, to the lightest, purest light that lets you shine even more. In May, what's really strong, what's a great tool, and what is also good with all these energy updates, change, transformations, and news here, what you can do is be who you are. Just be what you truly are, and not different roles, different imaginations. Just listen. Exactly. So what else do I have here? Exactly. Minimize your stress. Minimize your stress. Have a look which stressful people are around you and minimize them. Have a look what is still stressing your body or what is exhausting it, and minimize. And above all, do that what is most fun for you and what brings you more energy. It could be that for one or the other that's so much fun and brings you so online if you dance around the house and bring new music on. And you're just dancing, or in the evening before you go sleeping, or you do qigong, or deep yoga, whatever it does well to your body. We're now starting again with the lockdown sit from Philip on Monday, and I'm also starting next week again with the body upwake. Body upwake is something very intense, which intensely brings you into your presence with your body, which really richly and profoundly lets you listen. So if you're interested, write to me and I can give you all the infos. It's each session is an evening, 1 hour. We do it online. And from my inner being, I know that now it's a perfect timing to continue with that, because I don't always know ahead of time what's going to come all in May, but it's fitting perfectly again. Okay, have I told you everything? Yes. So many new renewals and new things in different areas of life. Have a look. What is working well for you? What is not working? Ask many questions. In the morning, also while doing Qigong, I have so many insights from my presence going through and so many questions asked, where I instantly have answers and there's change showing up in me, where behavior patterns disappear that I would usually have. And new possibilities are, how would I say, showing up, coming up, unfolding. Good. So the next topic is the vision. The vision. Dividing. That's the next phase that we're coming into, the division. That doesn't sound so well. Maybe because with our consciousness, we want to come a lot more into unity and union. So what do I mean when I say that? What if division and separation here all of a sudden had a good taste? That's a funny expression that came through, and somehow it's interesting. What does that mean? That means if you are in separation, in division, if you go into that, above all because of fear to lose something or to stand up and speak out your truth and not the mishmash of thoughts in your head, but really what your awareness has to say to that and your heart. That means really reconnecting with your heart. That's the practice for the next phase. Again and again, I'm doing a lot of courses also about it, in order for us to have a lot more ease with being united, staying with the heart, connecting with the higher, connecting with the universe, always coming back. The more you are out of your heart, the more bridges you build to other ones who are in the fear and want to get free from the fear. So the next phase just belongs to our collective development, more with you and more with all. What does that mean, more with you and more with all? You are simply connected more with you. You take care of you in the best case. Right now we have also a reconnection with your beingness, of course, which is about, again, reconnecting with your own being, with your essence. And we're doing it in it's a course out of 4 sessions. We meet 4 times online, and it's really about letting go of everything that doesn't allow you to 24/7 be in your heart, be connected. We began already. You can still join, because there are recordings. You can watch the first recording and hop on to the rest. So that's again amazingly created by my infinite being, right on time, I would say. What is also a topic is this group fear, where everyone is thinking a lot about the group community. And the next phase is a group community where everybody's in heart. We start in May, and just like that's where these topics begin. Also, the hurt of our ancestors, also what collectively wants to be released, or with our ancestors. And what is the greatest contribution to us here is being in allowance. Be in allowance for yourself, for the others. Be the allowance for the others who think a lot or are choosing a lot of fear or are stuck in decisions and thoughts. And let yourself be the energy of allowance and stay in your heart. Great, cool. You can of course ask me questions or just write me questions below. How is that for you? Does that resonate with you? I mean, for me, this already has begun showing up in April, and May, June is a time with a lot of really, really potent energy here for great, big collective shifts. What does that mean? New insights, new acknowledgements, also collectively. Many things that all of a sudden change, that until now were always so and so and so, equal whether it's in the government or in your life, in different areas of your life, we were always doing it like this, and all of a sudden there are new insights and one can do it differently. Above all, the shifts are very strong in the outside world. Of course, if there is a big shift in the outside, it has an effect on us as well. And also will bring change for us as well. What is also strong is out of the cocooning. We spent about a year in this like closed space, cocooning, change. Imagine as if you were a caterpillar that is now starting to get out of your cocoon, out of your protective cloak. You can spread your wings more and more and start getting out. In order to create that even more, I have an oil freedom here. So you can go more into the freedom to let go more. It's a great oil mixture that also is available only at Young Living. I work very, very much and very gladly with it. At the moment, it opens up my brain and my mindset so much. If I just smell it and I inhale it, or sometimes even just carry it around with me, it's really super cool. It just, for me, opens up so much, opens up so many old kind of crusty, stuck mindsets and beliefs and makes more space for new. What else do I have here? There's also celebration. It's a newer oil mixture. In the combination with freedom, it's also amazing because it allows our heart to be more in the lightness, to celebrate life more, to go more for the joy, to do more for everything which is required to stay in the joy. It lets our heart open up more and to stream our light more and more intensely out. What is also very important is creation, create. Exactly. So what can I create today? What can I create differently today? What can I create today for me and my business? What can I create new for myself today with my body? What can I today create new into my future? What have I already created into my future that I would like to now change and transform into more magic and wonder? To have more magic and wonders unfold in my future? Those are all questions that you can, of course, ask. You will for sure receive different questions from your presence or from your heart. Ask the questions and you shall be given. And we have a last topic Now, my dear ones who are still sticking with me, thank you. I have Sacred Mountain. It's a very meditative oil. It's easier to listen and to receive and listen to your insights and information because they're going to rain in this month. And I also have Live Your Passion for the Visionary. What are you here from? What is waiting in you to come out, to be lived, to change, to become greater? Live Your Passion. What else will I have? The last topic, Power, Control, Freedom. You see, that's why we had the oil as well. So power, control, freedom versus sovereignty. There's going to be a lot of structural changes, getting more sovereign, also in the collective. Who is doing what? How are we doing what? More presence. More presence will show up. Less from the head and more from the possibilities. Cool. So I have 2 questions or clearings for you. What does it take for me to invite even more of my power and to live it even more from my soul now? Everything doesn't allow that. Will you destroy and create it all? Another sentence can be, what energy, space, and consciousness, magic, miracles, mysteries, new possibilities can me and my body be for me and my body and for my life that would allow me more of me and will allow me to reclaim my full power? What does it take that I am willing to receive my full power? Great, my dear ones. That's what it was for today. Do you have any questions? I also wanted to tell you 2 more different things. So reconnect with your beingness. You can still hop on. It began really amazingly. We almost cleared for almost 2 hours in order for you to be able to be yourself and stay connected with your heart and with your awareness and with everything which is your connection. Thank you, Mihaela, for the oil information that you're now writing here in the comments. Thanks. And what is also great, since we had our liver qigong, which we usually do like a 10 sessions in the spring, now on Saturday, we're gonna, with the parts of our soul that are also in the liver, we're gonna work from 9 to 10. Everybody's welcome to join for a soul clearing, and very intense soul clearing with different clearings. You can receive a lot more information if you write me a message. And you can also sign up and join. Just get in touch with me. What for is that? If you are still not in peace with something, or you have old beliefs or decisions or conclusions that are still stuck or keeping stuck the soul, we can clear all of that and make it easier and make it lighter on ourselves so that you can have more of you and be more of you. Because it opens new spaces every time. And I have another fantastic invitation that's not yet online, but it is gonna come to you in an email today. And the newest information that I got yesterday, and yesterday I was a lot working with my water beings and light beings, also with dolphins. And then in the evening, after our Fit Gang meditations that we're doing every Monday, where we have our group to support one another each week. So after that I had so many new insights and messages, and you will hear more about it in the email. And if you would like to receive that, it just takes that you sign up with your email address so I can send you everything. Because this message is not going online, it's not going on Facebook, it's just for my dearest ones who are subscribed to the newsletter. Exactly. And it's cool, it was really touching for me, it was intense and opened so much more space in my heart and more allowance for me too. Great, my dear ones. Among that, there's so much more. You can sign up for the newsletter below to get notified of all of that. Also, whoever is new here, I would recommend just to leave your email and to also follow so you would see the future May energies. And also when you're subscribed to the newsletter, you receive the recordings per email.
Cool. Schaut einfach auf Facebook.
Have a look on Facebook and Being in the Moment, in Momentum. We have all the events. You will see all the changes. All the online events are on Facebook and all the live events where we meet together. Have a look on Facebook and Being in the Moment, in Momentum. We have all the events. You will see all the changes. All the online events are on Facebook and all the live events where we meet together. Maybe in July, traveling together into the sun together if it's possible. In Croatia or in France, we shall see what's the easiest and where the energy is taking us. All of that is only going to be given to you as information per email. So you can see that it's important that you are in the newsletter to get the newest information.
Exactly. So my message to you is be the magic. Invite your magic, invite your wonders, create them, and also receive them. And listen to your heart, listen to your body, make more breaks, go into the silence, into the peace, and look what new information is waiting for you. Great, my dear ones, I'm happy and I'm looking forward to everybody who's listening to this in the future. I'm also looking forward to meeting all of you in person, in a Zoom or in any other possibility. Exactly. So that was all. And I'm wishing you a lovely May to all of you, and a lot of joy, a lot of fun, a lot of being touched, and just let your vulnerability even more be there. Exactly. Yes, because vulnerability could have something to do with receiving those messages that are for you. Great. Bye, my dear ones. I'm giving you hugs and oh yes. I would also love to know if this was a contribution to you, how was this for you? And I'm always curious to hear how it was for you, to read your comments and also questions, whatever you may have. Even after the video, feel free to comment and ask me questions, I will all reply. I'm wishing you a wonder May.